What's up, y'all?
I look like I'm fading away.
Well, yeah, it's that background.
Or is it the light?
Hmm?
Or is it the light from over here?
Hmm. What's up, y'all?
Better?
Y'all
It was
shared happy 420 for all your people that celebrate.
look,
Happy.
Infinity.
Hmm?
Stop sending me stuff, Infinity. Oh my God. There's an urgent airbag recall for the car. I traded that car in, don't have it no more. Stop calling me. I don't have it no more. So why are you? Sorry we're late, y'all. It was my fault. I was on the phone with a damn customer service agent who didn't understand the words that kept coming out of my mouth and saying, I gotta go. I gotta go.
What's up, James?
Hi, James.
Everybody, happy 420.
Yeah.
This popcorn is really good.
What popcorn?
This
Oh Lord, Skinny Pop.
is good.
You just got on the bandwagon.
Yeah,
Everybody been eating Skinny Pop for years.
I thought it was nasty.
Oh, Why would you think it was nasty?
It ain't got no butter on it.
Oh Lord, I can't with you. Y'all, I'm gonna have some news to tell y'all. But y'all just gotta hold on. It's
Seems like
yeah.
he's celebrating for it.
Yeah, he is celebrating 420. Yes.
What's up, cuz?
I'm gonna have some news, but y'all know I am in school in heavy training right now. I'm on it. It's like crazy right now. But God is amazing, y'all. He's amazing. He's amazing. So I need y'all to stay encouraged. I wanna send a shout out to Leah Marie. Did I say that right? That's her name right. You know I jack up names. Leah Marie. I got a chance. I was supposed to have been taking a power nap, is what I told Deshaun I was doing. That was my intentions because I was a little tired. So I actually got a chance to watch a live she did today. Not 421. Okay, I can't. So I got a chance to watch her live today, and she was talking about church people. Yes, James, and they said she had an OnlyFans. You church people really? I just don't understand, and I want to say to her,
Listen. If she had one, if she don't, who cares?
right? It's
Everybody
her
got them.
business. It's
And
her
y'all
business.
watching them.
It's look.
No matter. Leah, if
Was
you got one, keep it up, sis.
keep it up, and I'm like,
Make
you
your coins.
stay encouraged. Don't let these church folks sway you, because the majority of folks that call themselves church folks are not church folks. They really do not profess the whole Christianity lifestyle of Christ. They out here just playing games. They want to be seen and be in the numbers. I need you to stay encouraged, beautiful. I heard you one time, and that was that I want to make sure I give props out. It was Q, wasn't it, Deshaun? Q had that at the thing at the place on 73rd.
Flip the music or something like that.
Lift the music, and that's where I got to hear you at, Leah. Amazing. Your voice is beautiful. Your ministry was beautiful, but please don't let these church folks get you just discombobulated, because they ain't got no hell to put you in.
Okay,
Because half of them going to hell on their own.
Someone's calling somebody brother. Thank you for the who is that? It just says Facebook. Do you see who that is?
Oh, I only see Facebook user as well.
Me too. I don't see nothing else. It just says I don't know who that is. Hey, Alicia. Oh, hey, Leah.
Oh, it's Leah.
Why your
yeah,
your name ain't coming up on there?
Your name's not coming up.
Your name not popping up.
Oh, wow. That's
Before you
crazy.
start, Deshaun, little call me. Yes, ma'am, because I was finna start.
So I'm glad you're here. Please do not let
Hey,
these
Leah.
church folks get you discouraged. Please.
Listen,
Please.
sister.
Woo.
No.
I
Listen,
got
I'm
a
gonna
chance
say
to
this.
go.
This is your brother. And if you got one, keep it up and make your coins. Listen. And I may not say the scripture right today because
it's 420.
But it says the wicked, what is it? The wicked something is laid up. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Honey, get your coins. Get your coins. Get your coins. Now, that's all
you
I'm
got to work on that scripture.
I know it, but I just can't. Elise said, what? Then he said, oh my God, y'all know I know it. I just can't think right now.
It's 420, y'all. Y'all know where his mind is at. He is.
Yeah, girl, hell, do it. The wealth of the wicked. She knew exactly where I was going. She knew where I was going. Do it, Leah. But nah, you know your brother over here love you. And I support you 100%. And I will see you next weekend.
And Christopher Terrence Jones loves you. I really love your spirit. I loved you that night, the first time I got a chance to see you minister there at that church. I love your spirit, and please, I just please don't let these church folks get you discouraged.
She flipped one of Dad's songs. Don't wait till battle over. Mm-hmm. They went that last ending part. It was good.
And she also, I found out something listening to her live. So we got to give props. She did a song with Lil Wayne. So I was
listening. Ain't no joke, honey.
I was like, hey, whoa, I gotta go find this. And I did share your post about
you know what church people need to do?
Shut the hell up. And go to hell.
That should be a shirt. Church people need to shut the hell up.
Wait, so we gonna sell it here. We gonna sell it here on the respective shirt. We gonna get. That's what we gonna get. Hey, man, how are you?
We can design it really good.
Shirt made. And put the perspective on the back bottom corner.
I'm gonna wear it in church. You know I will, James.
You better wear it.
But no, what happens is this is what happens.
Put that up. Deshaun, put that up. This is the song she did with Lil Wayne and with DJ Khaled. Oh, and wait, with CeeLo Green and Nas. Oh. Go ahead. Oh, I got to find that because I got to put that out there. Yeah, see?
You know what's sad? I don't know what's sad.
I'm not with you. I'm not with you. I'm just not. I'm not going to go there with you tonight. It's called Russian Roulette.
I know, sis, we support you. And listen. Y'all leave my sister alone.
Right.
Just stop.
Because we will clown over here. Oops.
Yeah, stop it before they cut us off.
Right.
They want their money.
I was trying to make it bigger, and it took me to the right into the side.
You already know they want their money.
Yeah, baby, because they will cut us off, y'all. We'll be like, ugh. She said I'm trying to get lifted.
Listen, ain't no harm in it. God created everything.
Every round goes higher.
The sin is the act of what you're doing. I ain't doing nothing but sitting in my house.
Y'all know when I retire from driving the bus, I'm gonna try just once.
Leah Marie, I'm on my way. Come on, James, you be on your way now.
When I retire from the bus, I'm gonna try it just once.
I got you. Y'all hear him on this show here on 420 2022.
When I retire from the bus world, I
You
will
already
try.
know you already know your little brother got you.
I will try a gummy. Lord help us. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try that gummy.
Ain't that something?
I want y'all to know God is
And I
good.
want y'all to know I need to tell everybody why we're talking about this. This is not a church show.
We're not.
We're not. We
Just
just
love the
talk
Lord.
about everything. We talk about everything. We just have to be some church boys and we talk about everything. So this ain't
We
a
love
church
the Lord.
show. So I don't want y'all going back saying, oh, they was on that church show. No, it's not.
And I don't know why they say that, because they know I don't go to church I be at work on Sundays. They know I don't go to church like that. I don't know why they playing. Or I'm in the wine country.
Yeah.
Okay,
Listen.
Leah, you could be there when I take my first gummy.
Listen, we're gonna have a party. Listen, we have a
It
party.
will be some mayhem. OMGG. Y'all,
So
tell y'all.
what is our first topic today?
I said about the customer service agent. Y'all stop trying to sell stuff to people. I said, lady, I gotta go. I got a conference call to get on. And the woman would not let me off the phone, y'all. So I'm annoyed. But so we got some good stuff for y'all tonight. We got some good stuff for y'all. And I saw something right at the last minute. I wanted to bring it up. But I wanted to start with this. So there was a doctor, and he had basically people who are ill, have long-term illnesses, and it's not going to be there's no outcome where they're going to ever get better. They were paying this doctor to take their lives. And of course, you know that, huh?
Ain't that like a movie?
No, it's real. This is real.
No, I'm saying, but he copied off of what's that show that come on? Law and Order. CBS.
Well,
It
so
was an episode like that.
Law and Order copied him. They talked about him.
Mm.
They talked about him. So William Hustle, if I say this wrong, y'all know I jack up people's names. Y'all know. But William Hussell was an Ohio doctor, and he was accused of killing 14 patients.
Mm.
And he gave them excessive doses of fentanyl. But my thing is, I said Law and Order. Did he say CVS?
I did. Nobody caught it.
And I Alicia be on it. She on it because I sure didn't catch that either.
I did.
I did not catch that. But I wanted to talk a little bit about that because y'all, if you have a parent that has a long-term issue and they know that the outcome is death. Are you all right with that parent making the decision to say that they don't want to suffer anymore and that they're willing to take something that's going to take them out of here? And my thing is, if the person themselves decided that, why should the doctor go to jail? Why should the doctor be in any situation? Because he's only given the wishes of the people.
Because he took an oath. And that's actually like you're helping someone die. Like you're killing them actually. It's not about what they want. There's a whole lot of, if you go to the doctor and they tell you you're only going to get this much medicine, and you could say all day you want more, the doctor is not going to give it to you if they don't think it's going to be healthy for you.
But if your parent wanted that, Dr. Kevorkian, that was the man's name. Thank you, James. He was big for it. He was the first one to do it. But if your mom said she didn't want to do this no more, and
if she said that, there's hospice, and they'll ease her out real slow and with no medication, and she won't even know she's here. But to instantly take something,
you only go to hospice when they know it's the last few days.
No, if a person has cancer and they decline chemo or radiation, they're going to check out. They're going to give them morphine. They're going to give them morphine. They're going to give them
people who they have a long term. And even if they stop it, like the people who don't do chemo or anything like that, but it's long term.
It's not going to be long term because the cancer is going to eat them up. It's not going to be long term. There's
So
no
what,
such
if
thing.
what if it's not cancer then? What if
Even
it's
if
something else that's long term?
if they had like a stroke or anything, there's really no, and I can't be wrong. There's really no other illness that can take you out of here versus cancer or diabetes if you don't take your medication. You know what I mean? You can have a stroke and still, the only thing with the stroke is you're going to either be not able to move or, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But if you have a cancer disease and it's at stage 4 or it's even at stage 3, and you don't do anything about it, it's going to pour down into your other organs. And your other organs are going to get attacked. And then that's when they're going to tell you the only thing we can do is give you morphine and make you comfortable. We're going to place you in hospice. There you go. You know what I mean? But to give for a doctor, I know a friend that he's been in a whole lot of pain, and he's asked his doctor to upgrade his medication, and they won't because that's the limit that they can give you medically.
Okay.
And they took an oath to do whatever they had to do to save your life.
Okay. So the oath is okay. That part I understand where they go after him. But I'm like, it should be something because I don't know. Just for me, I feel like if somebody says that it's there and they don't want to do this anymore, their wishes should be allowed. Alicia said that's hard because as Christians, you want to trust and believe God can heal, but you don't want your family to suffer. That's hard to answer. Legally, though, no doctor is authorized to give you a deadly dose of any medication.
Exactly.
Okay. And James said his aunt did hospice. So
yeah, you just can't do it. You can't do it. That's what his heart got the best of him. If you understand what I'm saying, he tried to help because he seen the hurt and the pain that the people were going through, so he assisted them. But he went out. He overstepped his boundaries.
Okay, but then let's also spin it for those that's not Christians.
It don't matter.
Let's go. But no, I'm saying for those that are not Christians, they walk a whole different path.
Yep, but it don't matter. Pain is pain. Dying is dying. Cancer is cancer. It don't got no religion to it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You gotta do what the law say.
I'm just like if I don't want nobody to be in pain. I really don't want anybody to be in pain. And if that's what they want, and that's how they want to go ahead and end their life, who am I to say they can't
just
do
hold
that?
on, those soldiers, go in.
What? Going to hell.
What?
You're not gonna say hold on. They don't want to hold on no more. That's the point.
Listen, you ain't gonna be here no much longer.
They don't want to hold on any longer.
Listen.
James said, right. Let's be clear. Pain is life.
If, for instance, if they do dialysis, let's say dialysis. If they don't do dialysis you know what I mean, at all within a week or two, they dead.
Sean is harsh, y'all. He harsh. He trying to take y'all out of here, baby.
No.
A hospice only. That's the only way you going out of here with him is hospice.
God knows. You know.
And yes, I'm just.
If you got a bad heart and you want to go, just go running.
Y'all didn't hear me say that. That came out of his mouth. Y'all didn't hear me say that. I don't know. I just don't think that so maybe there should be a doctor. Maybe there should be somebody that legally you can because when okay, see, this is why I say that it works for some, but it doesn't work for them. Because when you in jail and they put you in for murder, they kill you in jail. So why is it all right for them to kill you in jail, but it's not all right for you?
Execution that the law says is okay. it's all back to the law.
And those same
And that person, the
thou shalt
judge,
not kill,
the
and they
judge, but they're not Christians, so they don't believe it. You know what I mean? Go back to what you said. So the law is the judge makes that, they go in front of the jury makes that decision, the judge finalizes it, and they do what they got to do. We got people that kills people in jail. That's their job, to pull the plug, stick the needle, or pull the thing down.
No.
That's their job. Just like we was riding the other day, driving home, went by the cow thing, and I was like, them cows gonna get killed one day. Well, that we're gonna eat them. That's our food outside. You know what I mean? That's our food and our milk.
Was that after you took the gummy?
No. You know what I mean? So
James, that was after he took the gummy. Yes.
So yeah.
That was after the gummy. Yes.
Next, let's talk about something else more talking about them.
And I want to say, I want to make sure we give or now they shoot you as part of your execution in jail.
Exactly, Alicia. Exactly.
That's even worse. So I want us to say,
and look, you ain't even behind bars.
Lord help us. I ain't with that.
Yeah.
I want to make sure we send a shout out to Betty Reed. Y'all know I jack up names. Soskin. And y'all know that she is the oldest U.S. park ranger, and she retired. And many of y'all know her as the founder of Reed's Records.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we know her from. But she was a park ranger, and y'all know she made national news too for being the oldest. She also made national news because somebody broke into her house and beat her in her house. And I hope they find that person so he can rot in hell. But she retired, so we want to give a shout out to her, y'all. Reed's Records is still there if you're coming down in Berkeley. The building is still there.
Oh, child. Don't tell the people that.
Oh, Reed's been gone because we ain't going there. Don't you say that. I almost said it and I was going to lead you in, but I'm not going to lead you in. I'm not going to give you that opportunity. I'm not going to give you that opportunity. So we just want to say congratulations on your retirement. Oh, we gonna go on. Jesus, help me. Help me. Help me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all, because we can't talk about that.
Let's move on, please. Please, let's move on. Honey, we got to move on. And we're moving.
Oh, Jesus. Y'all, Nene is suing. She's suing Bravo TV. And she's saying that it's a racist cesspool. So she is suing them. And she is suing Andy. And this all stems back from when Kim Zolciak was on the show. So her suit claims that she complained about Kim's alleged comments to the executives behind Real Housewives of Atlanta, but says Kim was not punished and was instead rewarded for her own spinoff series, while Nene's complaints forced her from Real Housewives of Atlanta. So she's suing NBC Universal, Bravo, True Entertainment, Truly Original, and Andy Cohen, claiming they fostered a corporate and workplace culture where racially insensitive and inappropriate behavior is tolerated, if not encouraged. So it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting that this is coming out. And we know that the ratings have sank since she left the show, and they ratings have sank drastically. And so Yeah.
Yeah.
Why now? That's a good question, James. Alicia says she needs to go have a seat. Why you don't like Nene? I like Nene. Bloop. I like Nene. Y'all, it's so much just out there. But she's out living her best life because y'all know she has a new man. So she's been overseas with her new man that he's a designer, y'all. He designs clothes. So, but she ain't hurting for money, so I don't know what it is. But I know this is not the first time that we've heard her talk about this. So who knows? Y'all sit back, watch, see what happens with that, and keep it
Yeah, she's
moving.
talked about it before, huh?
Huh?
She's talked about it
Yeah,
before.
she talked about it before. Now here's something that I didn't know, and I'm gonna have to research it. She just mad because she didn't get a spinoff. I bet they wouldn't be racist had that happen. Well, okay, so let's look at it this way, Alicia. She was the franchise marquee star. Why didn't she get a spinoff?
Mm,
If she's your marquee star, she's your biggest paid talent. Explain why you didn't give her a spinoff.
yeah.
So, because Diana Ross was he made her the Supreme's headliner, and he made her into a solo artist, made her a marquee name because as y'all saw the movie, they said her voice didn't have any soul in it. It was just there. James says, so y'all need to give me a spinoff. We're giving you a spinoff for what, James?
You ain't never came on the show.
Oh, okay, sorry, we can't give you a spinoff then. Yeah, but I mean, if you look at it that way, like we said, she's the marquee. And y'all know the only reason the ratings kept up is because of Nene. People, they loved her and people hated her. And they watched because they loved her and hate her. And Kenya tried to be Nene. And it just didn't happen. It just did not happen. Kenya has tried her best to be Nene Leakes. Because she wanted Beyonce money with a Lunel personality. Okay, Nene. But it's reality show, so she's supposed to be ratchet. That's what reality TV was based on, being ratchet. So
It wouldn't make it.
and Love and Hip Hop is just as ratchet as all get out. That's the whole my guilty pleasure because they ratchet. And none of them are ever gonna be celebrities again. None of them will ever be from Love and Hip Hop. They put out albums and nothing happens. So reality TV is ratchet. And if we go back to how it originally started, when we go all the way back to MTV, who started the first with Real World. But why shouldn't they ask for millions of dollars, Alicia?
But she's
Bravo
paid
making
Nene's paid her
she paid her dues.
she's paid her dues.
And why shouldn't she ask for millions when everybody else is out here getting millions of dollars? Especially you become an Instagram sensation. They brought people that was Instagram sensations onto the show, and you want to pay them all this kind of money. She been in the trenches the whole time. She started the wait, let's back up. She started the entire franchise. She is the very first Real Housewives that there ever was. She's the OG. And that should have even given her a golden ticket to always be on the show because she started the franchise. And every franchise behind it, every show behind it came behind her. And we know it's ratchet TV. We already know it's ratchet TV because now we done turned into love shows where you can go date somebody and you stay in the house with somebody and y'all get married, or you go sit behind the screen and talk to somebody on the other side of the screen and you don't see them for a whole month and then they propose to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reality TV is just ratchet. And you have to have a guilty pleasure for it. She's a.
You team Curry. Well, I'm team Curry.
I'll never be Team Kenya. Since she been on the show, every one of her boyfriends has been fake since she been on the show. She didn't get to because she fake until she got a husband. Then she got a husband and he didn't even stay. Hotmess.com. That's what it was. It's a hotmess.com. And I thought, aren't we all?
Congratulations to our Warriors. We got 2-0. We got 14 more games to win before the championship.
Aren't we all Team Garrett? I mean, wait, Team Curry. My uncle just
said, Aaliyah is, Aaliyah. I keep calling her Aaliyah. Anitra.
Why? Because I didn't mean to say Garrett.
Alicia is Team Bron.
Oh, that's right. She's a LeBron fan. Sorry,
they've been on vacation.
Vacation because they didn't make it to the finals.
But they on vacation. They didn't been on 3 or 4 of them.
Oh wait, I need to call you about something, Alicia. Don't get mad.
I still need you to pick up the phone tomorrow too.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to pick up the phone for me too.
Sorry.
But okay, wait. Didn't LeBron just say he wanted to play with Steph Curry?
Yeah. It sure did.
So that would make Steph number 1 and Curry number. I mean, Bron too. Bron.
That's what he was saying.
That because he said he wanted to play with the best. With the best.
That's what he said.
And y'all know I don't follow basketball like that, but I did see that in my Flipboard. Y'all know Flipboard is an amazing thing. I'm going to give them a little shout out. Get all your little articles and magazines right there in one location. Just happy. But he said he wanted to play with him. So, I don't know.
He said he's still number 2. So she's talking about LeBron.
Oh, okay.
She said it, we didn't.
Alicia, I just need you to hook me up with some commercial driver books.
Y'all about to make me watch basketball. Michael Jordan is number 1. Child Michael Jordan ain't number 1. I'm sorry. No. The things these kids.
So let the novice ask this question. Let the novice. Didn't all of his records getting broken?
They damn near is. He ain't gonna last that long up there.
But I thought all of his records got broken.
I don't think all of them have, but I think a majority of them.
Okay. Because I do know that Steph is the 3-point king, right? Nobody has broke him.
It never will.
And then for dunks, it was somebody else. I do remember that. And isn't Vince Carter the dunk king? Ain't that who that is?
I don't know.
I think it's Vince Carter.
I know he's still playing.
Yeah, I watched the article about Vince Carter. Mm-hmm. And it talked about how long that he's played longer than anybody else in the league. Ain't that right?
Sure.
Yeah. Amazing. Shout out, kudos out to him. His body is still
who's better than they working on getting Jordan up out of there. Now he got some nice shoes. I like his shoes. I buy his shoes. Wear
them. So who's better? Who's better than Jordan overall? See, I don't know enough about basketball like that. I don't know what was Jordan famous for. What was his major thing? Was he
tricks and stuff? But what I'm saying is was
he a rebounder?
Jordan was everything. Jordan did everything.
So he was a
he did everything.
Universal player.
So
Damone said Vince retired. Sorry, I didn't know that.
So what I'm saying is these young kids are going to come after that. All that stuff is going to not be, you know what I mean, away. Best dunk king.
Alicia, why you being hateful on him? Because when I watched the little thing, it did say he was the dunk king.
Did everything. Why is he not the best? Because he ain't. You can do everything and not be the best.
I didn't say that.
I said it.
No, you didn't say it either. The comments down there, that wasn't us.
Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't us. Sorry.
Alicia's gonna beat us up.
It wasn't
us.
us.
The said he was a point guard. So
we're just reading the comments.
That means he was the best point guard that there was. So what's Steph's position? Who's the point guard now for the Warriors? Oh, he's a point guard too?
I think so.
Y'all know I don't know my basketball. We talk about tennis.
I just work for the ass.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not being hateful for Vince. He just named because so far from. She said
I like Vince Carter. Poole.
Yes, Steph and Poole. That's the new Warrior player. He's been with us for like 2 years almost.
What's his name?
Poole, Jordan Poole.
Jordan. Oh, okay. I saw him the other day. I watched the game the other day.
Good.
I'm so proud of myself. I watched the game.
Oh, he did. Vince won the dunk contest in 2000.
In 2000, and we still talking about it. It ain't been. They've tried to duplicate it, but nobody has ever been able to do what he did. And I actually watched his something on YouTube. I guess it was a documentary or something. I actually watched that. But there's something else I want to watch on YouTube. There's something they call her Miss Basketball or something. Something I saw on a billboard. It was on a billboard, and I guess it's on Amazon Prime or something like that. And it's talking about a woman that was in basketball that I didn't know. So I was like, I want to watch that, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm gonna have to catch the billboard when I'm driving in tomorrow. But there was a black woman, and I'm like, who was she? Because the other, like Leslie. Alicia said, "You don't even watch basketball."
He don't, Alicia. Yeah, he really don't. So I'm letting him talk.
I'm getting better.
You see,
I'm getting better. I really am. I'm watching more. I'm getting better. Tell y'all, I have been watching, and I've decided I'm gonna get a bigger TV because I'm watching basketball. It's kind of animated. And Deshaun knows I enjoy basketball at home or somewhere I can have cocktails. I'm not that person that needs to be there in the experience. The experience doesn't work for me. I need to be where there's cocktails or in the privacy of my own home. So, see James doing something new. He just started watching football. I ain't mad. But so let's talk about this. I saw this and I sent it to Deshaun. I don't know if he paid attention to it, but I don't know how much it is. So there's cocktails at the game, but the moment you got to go walk a country mile to go get the cocktails at the game. That's the problem. You got to walk a country mile, and I don't be wanting to walk no country mile. Oh, there. Slide. So there's this thing going on through the internet about, and it's false. It's false, y'all. There's a thing going on that says the electric slide was written about vibrators. And y'all, that's all over TikTok right now. And I was like, oh my God. So people are watching that, but I need y'all to know when y'all doing the electric slide, it was not written about vibrators. I don't know where y'all minds is at. Get y'all minds out the gutter. Stop going there. The electric slide. The electric slide. So on TikTok now, I sent it to you. There's this big old thing that they're doing. They're saying that it was written about vibrators. Dildos. Bzzz. Bzzz. That's not true. Oh, so it depends on where I sit at. Okay, Damone. I don't know. I just put my mind in the gutter. James, your mind stay in the gutter. In the gutter. Gutter. But y'all, that's not true. So when y'all look at that, please don't believe what you see. And our hot topic for tonight is hot. We meant to talk about this before.
Child, I had checked out, and I'm.
We know. We know. We know. We know. That's why you keep moving. They talking about that thing snatching souls and not for Christ. Oh, Lord, and they're not. So get your mind out the gutter. So this was our hot story.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Are you gonna make it through the next story?
We could. We came on here 15 minutes late because we had to sign off. And if you know anything about StreamYard, you have to redo the whole thing if your time limit thing is out. So you know.
And we had to talk about OnlyFans.
Yes, we had to talk about that too, because that's our sister, and we don't want our sister getting picked.
We sure don't, because we got her back.
Yep.
So this happened, y'all. This is a real life story. 2 inmates at a New Jersey's only women's prison are pregnant after having consensual sex with another inmate. And y'all heard me say that this is a women's only prison. The women, both prisoners at Edna Mahan Correctional Facility in Clinton, became pregnant after engaging in consensual sexual relationships with another incarcerated person. The other incarcerated person, y'all ready, is a transgender. The names have not been released. It is not yet clear if anyone will be penalized for their actions in the relationship. And the DLC cannot comment on any specific disciplinary or housing decisions that may be considered in light of these events. The department always reserves all options to ensure the health and safety of the individuals in its custody. They have 27 prisoners who identify as transgender.
Okay, so I have a question. So the transgenders.
Let's go, y'all. Y'all, let's see. Bring your questions on.
So the transgenders.
Genders? Oh, Jesus.
Because it's more than one. So listen.
They did set them back some years.
So they have the transgenders.
Oh Lord, it's so So
I'm trying to ask my question.
Okay.
So they have the transgenders in the same part of the females.
So it's a women's facility.
Why are the transgenders at the women's facility?
That's my question too, because usually transgenders are
have
housed
by separate. Yes,
their own separate, but maybe they don't have. Did James say, "Look, I'm trans rich"? I can't.
I'm confused why because
usually they are normally housed by themselves.
Yeah.
So this is the first, because when you go into jail, they ask you what's your sexual preference, and you answer the question. And most people, if they say that they're transition, but Iman, if they transition to a woman, then they wouldn't have women part. I mean, they wouldn't have the manly part anymore.
Would nobody be pregnant?
Would nobody be pregnant?
Ask somebody out here.
Because they identify as a woman. But or maybe it's because it's in New Jersey. So this is a New Jersey thing. Because in California,
it was separate.
In California. So maybe that's because it's a different state. And your gang affiliations, they ask you that too as well when you're there. Yes. So this is New Jersey. So maybe it's a New Jersey law that if you identify, they place you in the place where you identify. But my thing is, when you go into the bathroom, you still have male parts.
Right.
And so my thing is, so I'm about to go to hell for this. Y'all know I'm supposed to go to hell for this. I thought when you decided no, I guess that can't be true. I was getting ready to say, I thought when you became a transgender, you weren't attracted, but then that would make you pansexual. That means you're attracted to everything. Jamone said they missed it when she checked in. Okay. I don't know. So my thing is, yeah, I guess it does happen. So they got lonely. That's what happened. They got lonely in there at nighttime. And
I don't care if you're trans anything. If your dick get hard, you gonna want some. You can't change that.
That's why I said they got lonely.
But that don't mean go. This is what I don't understand. The psychological part of it is because I'm confused too. If you're a transgender and there's a female next to you, did you forget that you want a nigga?
See, that's where I was trying not to go.
Well, I'm gonna go there because it's the only logical sense we're talking about it. Let's talk about it. There's no harm. We're just talking.
I got confused there. I was really
like, what do you actually? And see, this is going to go into the conversation we're having next week, so we do need to stop it.
Because then that would make you lesbian.
No, that would make you not what you say you are.
True that. But then, so.
Because if anything, and you can't have that there.
Oh, look. Damone said there are some trans that play tops.
Oh, see. But play tops with
men or women.
Or is it with a woman?
Okay, so now I'm really confused.
I'm hella confused. I don't know because I'm not a trans. So he said both.
Oh.
So that goes back to the conversation that we're going to have next week.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm sorry.
I'm confused because I thought when you were trans, then you would be attracted to men because you were a transgender. But now that you're saying you can be a transgender and still be a top and still be attracted to women, and
you ain't missed the show. We really just now getting to the show. And we can't really talk about much because of our topic next week. And this is actually dove into our topic next week because.
Okay, so Iman, I just heard about this show, but I'm not paying for another service. And that thing comes up on you got to pay for that network. And the network already being sued. Jocelyn Hernandez show is on. So Gouda is not I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Caitlyn Jenner dates women. Then that would make her a lesbian.
That wouldn't make her. See, and that's the confusion part of it. Because that wouldn't make her a lesbian. That would make her fucking straight because she's a man for real. She just dresses up.
Right, because she didn't go all the way through with this.
Exactly. So you're still that's see, we're delving into something that we should not be delving into, so we can't not say anything. So listen, we want you to watch next week's show because we're going to really.
That's it. Zeus Network is the ratchet of ratchets right now. And Alicia said it's been so hard not to subscribe.
Okay, here we go. Her best friend is
okay. I have a friend and her best friend is trans, and let's just say they do one another.
Yeah, see, she said I'm confused. Everybody confused, child.
I've been watching Gouda wear wigs and says he has a coochie. Okay, so wait a minute. Dee, we need your friend to come to the show.
And see, I'm confused. Okay, and y'all do not laugh. Do not fall out. That's my question. Like, I need to know a real definition of a real trans. Like, what is the definition of a real trans?
Because I'm quite sure the most famous transgender that we got right now is what's her name? She thick, and she got the show right. She ain't sleeping with no women. From Atlanta, she ain't sleeping with no women. So I'm like, is this thing on? Is this thing live? What her name?
It's something.
T.S. Madison. Yes, T.S. Madison ain't talking about sleeping with no dang with no woman. She sleep with men.
It just confuses me. If you want to go that, if you want to do that, you know what I mean. I just need to know the definition because this shit right here just really just took me to the left and confused me.
Right. And TS still has the body parts, correct? Because he was she was, sorry, TS Madison, I love you. She was a porn star.
One passed away, and D, I'm pretty sure you know who. Call me later. This goes back to my earlier question. Okay, I'll call you because y'all.
Who? Yes, back in the day, Cables. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Some of you young folks don't know what that is. Y'all young folks, and the B&B. But I think we really need to have a transgender on the show, and let's have a real conversation because I really need to understand the definition. What is a transgender now? Because now what I thought was a transgender is not a transgender to me anymore.
I'm confused.
They need to come on and educate us because I'm so confused. If you go on and you say that, especially when you start saying you want to live your life completely as a woman, because all of you says that you're a woman, and then all of a sudden now, but you're still sleeping with women, that makes you lesbian. I'm so confused. I can't. But y'all,
I am definitely confused because number one, I don't understand how they got put in the same jail area. That makes sense. Number two is if they did, as you say, get bored, and if my understanding, and I may be totally wrong, that's why I said we need to get someone to come in and educate us. I may be totally wrong, but if a trans is wanting a female, is that straight sex? That's my question. They just like dressing up and acting like a female, but they still want. I'm just confused.
Choosing to become a woman, and that's your decision, that makes you trans. You can be a trans lesbian. Okay, whoa.
But you're not a lesbian if you're okay. Y'all see. I'm a trans lesbian. To me, is a to me. Again, I don't know, but to me, a trans lesbian to me is a female going into a male and sleeping with women. Does that make sense? Again, I'm not educated on this shit. I don't know. This is just something that, but again, this conversation would be very good.
Well, wait, James said, nope, that's not how it works.
Okay, well, tell me. Dee said, yep. Amon is confused just as well as I am.
We all confused, except for James, I see.
And Dee said, yeah. I don't know what it is. I need to be educated on it before we can properly put everybody in their place. It's the same thing as a trans man getting pregnant. Exactly. But again, is that it has to be. Child, I'm just confused. A lesbian is a woman who likes women. A trans lesbian is a man who wants to be a woman or like to live as a woman. Okay, I understand that, but still, when it comes down to the sex part of it, you know what I mean? Because we're talking about a trans that got women pregnant in jail. So that's where the confusion for me. Yeah.
How do you address them with pronouns then? Oh.
Okay, so if I decide to be a woman and sleep with a woman, no.
You can't be.
You can't be. You'll never be. And that's the question. That's the whole question out there. You know what I mean? That's the question.
So are you saying you're trans, James? Because that would be what your question would say. You would have to be trans in order for that to take effect.
Exactly. We would have to definitely ask him because I just don't know. I don't know. I'm confused.
So I also think, so maybe this part plays in because I didn't catch it. Y'all know I love Schitt's Creek. So I was watching Schitt's Creek again. And
Alicia.
So they said that Dan Levy called his son a pansexual because he likes to sleep with men, women, and there's no. So if you're a transgender that likes women and men, does that make you're a pansexual? Is that where we are?
This conversation is going. This conversation is literally going to go into the conversation that we're going to have next week. What we need you all to do is do us this favor. Do us this favor. Go back. It was about a couple of months ago. We're going to actually replay. We'll replay it sometime this week. That's what we can do. We're going to replay
that are pan trans.
We're going to replay this particular show sometime. Probably we'll do it Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So then when we go into Wednesday, everybody will be already caught up on what's actually what we're talking about, and everybody will be, understanding. So can we do that?
And so the definition, we're going to do it too. The definition.
You said that sounds bad to me.
Okay. And see, I say the same thing.
I can go for that.
The definition of pansexual says not limited in sexual choice with regard to biological sex, gender, or gender identity. So if you identify as something, that's gender identity, and you may be a man, but you may identify as a woman, or you may identify as them, they, because then that's when the pronouns come in. Look,
It's so much.
I'm old school. It was gay or straight. Everybody was.
It's so much that we can say right now that I'm going to wait till the next week. I know I keep saying that, but next week's show is going to be very interesting and very good. I just need y'all to tune in next week. Let's talk about that next week. But the topic, how we got on this, remind everybody how we got on this conversation. Oh, hold on. Right. My cousin explained that you explained what you said. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All these new books. I'm old school. It was gay or straight. That's it. And you fed into that. You fed into that. You fit right into that category. And then whatever you choose to do in that category, then that's up to you.
Yeah.
Because see, what happened was we started taking everything out of the bedroom and putting everything in the public view. And it used to be what you did in your bedroom was private, but now everything is out there because everybody is. And then you get the Janelle Monáes and all this, and I'm pansexual, and you might as well just say you trisexual. You know, you'll try anything. Because as long as the stuff was in the bedroom, then it could just be gay or straight, and that's how it was. But
and you wouldn't even have to say that.
And you didn't have to say that. But now is all of this. It's so much because there's so many different pronouns right now. I get confused on all the pronouns and all the different identities and whatever you're accepting. And where did it all come from? Who made up all these names? So,
but James said, why do we care?
Because it makes for great conversation, because you should know what's going on around you in the world. You should educate yourself to what's going on in the world. You should always know what's happening around you. I did not know that there was even an an American Institute of Bisexuality. James, go to the corner, please.
Well, and see how simple that was? And we did it.
And Damone said, right.
You didn't even have to say anything. We get it. But it's the other stuff that confuses everybody.
Right, Iman. It helps us all be aware. Yes, because we should be aware of what's going on around us. Yeah. I really did not know that there was an Institute of American Institute of Bisexuality. I need to understand what that is. And they produce journals. Lord help us.
So it looks like we have a lot of homework to do.
Right, Damone. I don't know what non-binary is. I have no clue. It confuses me as well. I'm like, first off, I don't even know what binary is.
Well, what is it?
So we look up binary. Let's see what the definition.
Okay, what you working with the public? Okay, so
gender binary is the classification of gender into two distinct opposite forms of masculine and feminine, whether by social system or cultural belief. Most cultures use a gender binary having two genders. So it's just a classification.
Okay.
And in the LGBT community, it says gender whatever may create structures of power, and individuals who identify outside traditional gender binaries may experience discrimination and harassment. And I get that, because most transgenders do get harassed. And people who were before it was transgender, they used to call them cross dressers and drag queens. And Damone says someone that doesn't identify as a male or female. So, Iman, in hospital settings, you have to tell the doctor now before anything. You have to tell them how you identify. And now the hospitals have to accept how you identify. James said those are different. Oh my God, I'm gonna fall out. James, are you ready to teach the class? Since you James think he got this. James said he got this.
I don't. So since I don't have it, I'm gonna wait till next week when some experts come on here to know. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Y'all lost me tonight. All right.
So y'all,
we love you guys.
Tonight we will replay the show.
Yes.
That we had. That's leading up to next week's show.
Yes.
So make sure you watch Tuesday night show so you can be caught up. Because I'm actually gonna watch Tuesday night show as well, so I can take some notes.
Yeah,
I just let people who tell their truth. Oh, Iman says she met some really nice trans at the VA hospital where she used to work at. Can we get one of them to come on the show? Or two? We need some help. Because I just think T.S. Madison is a whole different type of transgender. Because I ain't never heard T.S. Madison talk about sleeping with no woman. Alicia? I'm not, Deshaun, please put that up. It'd be confusing when I see Paul at my window and you want to put Sarah on your ID. I mean, that's your choice, but don't be mad at me because I be confused. Then pick non-binary. I'm confused. I tell you, I need education.
We all do.
We all do. That's why I say this is
it's yeah.
Because people want you to accept them as they are, but they never explain to you how they are.
Who are you?
And then you're supposed to try to get the definition all together and be a part of it. Because they were having a conversation at work the other day about one of their family members or something. They were letting the little boy that was under age now say he prefers to only dress in the girl clothing. And he's like 6. And I was like, is that because he only hangs around girls? But then they was like, no, he doesn't. He hangs around boys too, and he doesn't feel comfortable wearing boys' clothes. He wants to wear girl clothes. So if you give him something baggy, he don't want to put it on. It has to be something tight and like women's clothes. I said, okay, I'm done with y'all. I'm done. So y'all, we'll have this out. Y'all, we're gonna work on it.
Yeah, we're gonna work it out next week. Y'all join us. We have a flyer out probably this week. And we will see y'all. Listen.
Oh, and if you haven't gotten Dante King's book, make sure.
He's coming on.
Dante King.
Coming on.
The 400-year Holocaust. We're going to put it up again. I don't know why. It was because of my setting. No, there it is. The 400-year Holocaust.
Get it.
Make sure you go out and purchase this book.
He's going to actually come be on the show with us.
So you go get the book.
We'll be on it. All right. We love you guys. We will see you.
Wait. Iman said, I work in behavioral health and the trans men don't like to be called by their male name. Oh, yeah. Did James say I want to be included?
All right. Good night, you guys.
We're done. We're done. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.